Hey blues fans, welcome. Time for another episode of This Week of the Blues. It's our weekly take on blues history. I'm your host, Jimbo Big Train Matson, with the blues band Big Train and the Loco Motives. So let's take a look and see what happened this week in blues history. The blues standard, "The Sky is Crying," was written and first recorded by Elmore James on either November 3rd or 4th of 1959. It became a rhythm and blues chart hit and went on to be covered by countless artists. In 1969, Albert King recorded his version for the album Years Gone By. Stevie Ray Vaughan played the tune regularly. Fittingly, it became the title track of his 1991 posthumous release, The Sky is Crying. Delta blues piano player Willie Love was born November 4th, 1906. He spent most of his career in Greenville, Mississippi, where he met Sonny Boy Williamson, the second one, in 1942. The two musicians became regular fixtures on Nelson Street, which was the heart of Greenville's black entertainment district. Williamson introduced Willie Love to Trumpet Records in Jackson, Mississippi. Memphis bluesman Willie B. was born November 4th, 1911. A guitar and harmonica player, he performed with Jack Kelly's Jugbusters and the Memphis Jug Band. After serving in World War II, steady music work was hard to find, so he took on other jobs. But the 1960s blues revival brought him back into the spotlight for several years. Singer and guitar player Delbert McClinton was born November 4th, 1940. From his first stage gig in 1957 to his most recent tours and albums, McClinton has charted hits across the Billboard Hot 100 mainstream rock and country charts. 4 of his albums reached number 1 on the blues chart, and another climbed to number 2. Not bad for a Texas boy with a harmonica and a soulful growl. Chicago guitar and harmonica player Studebaker John was born November 5th, 1952. His father played at the Maxwell Street Market, and John picked up the harmonica at age 7. By the 1970s, he formed his band, the Hawks, balancing music with construction work. In the 90s, he recorded extensively with Blind Pig Records, cementing his place in the Chicago blues story. An underappreciated but pivotal figure, Blue Smitty, was born November 6th, 1924. A powerful singer and guitarist, he helped bridge the gap from acoustic to electric blues in post-war Chicago. After serving in the Army, he found himself gigging alongside a couple of young upstarts with the names Jimmy Rogers and Muddy Waters. November 6th is also National Saxophone Day, which celebrates Adolphe Sax, the man who invented the instrument back in 1841. The blues and rhythm and blues world wouldn't be the same without the saxophone. Think of greats like Bull Moose Jackson, Louis Jordan, Grady Gaines, Eddie Cleanhead Vinson, and Vanessa Collier. Chicago blues guitar player and singer Boston Blackie was born November 6, 1943 in Panola, Alabama. He picked up the guitar at 6, moved to Chicago in 1962, and joined his brother's band. He backed legends like Johnny B. Moore, Little Milton, Magic Sam, Otis Rush, Freddie King, and Hubert Sumlin, basically a who's who of Chicago's electric blues scene. Singer and guitar player Rory Block was born November 6, 1949 in Princeton, New Jersey, and raised in Manhattan. At just 14, she met guitarist Stephen Grossman, who introduced her to the haunting beauty of the Delta blues. Over the years, Rory Block has won numerous awards, including Traditional Blues Female Artist of the Year, Acoustic Blues Album of the Year, and Acoustic Artist of the Year. Blues vocalist Dee Clark was born November 7th, 1938. His career had dazzling highs and humbling lows, the story of many a pop star. Born to Lectus Clark Jr. in Blytheville, Arkansas, he grew up in Chicago. It was here that his gospel-singing mother encouraged his musical dreams. By the early 1950s, Clark was already making records, first with the Hambone Kids, then with the Cool Gents, and later as a solo artist for VJ Records. His smooth voice and stage charisma made him a standout in Chicago's rhythm and blues scene. And finally, blues guitarist Bonnie Raitt was born November 8, 1949. She picked up the guitar at age 12 and was drawn immediately to the blues. Raitt dropped out of college to play Boston's folk and blues circuit, soon sharing stages with Howlin' Wolf, Sippy Wallace, and Mississippi Fred McDowell. Over her remarkable career, she's won 10 Grammys, been named one of Rolling Stone's 100 Greatest Singers and 100 Greatest Guitarists, and has remained one of the most beloved figures in American music. Well, blues fans, we just covered some of the highlights here. If you want to know more about these artists or other things that happened this week in the blues, be sure to follow our social media pages or visit our website at bigtrainblues.com. We'll have a new episode next week, and we'll cover blues powerhouse Susan Tedeschi and Delta blues legend Bukka White. It's going to be a fantastic show, so we'll see you then.